Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. I think I saw Anton and Boomerang, another couple of people. No, I didn't. I said you had to pay for it. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing Rob's promised uh art right now. This is what I'm gonna be doing. Like the baseline of what I want to do with the paladin. Probably gonna change a little bit about it so it looks less weird, more what I want, more just better. Whew. Cool stuff. I didn't promise you free strippers. I don't know where you're coming this from. I don't even promise the strippers. Okay? Sometimes I'll be making art days where you can get free pixel art. And if you're there and you can ask for whatever you want, I'll do it. Um, I made K2 got a soldier exiled, I think. But not today. Today I'm gonna be working on something. I'm probably gonna remove my camera so we only get start. It's because it's on the side. I don't wanna be on the side. You're not gonna be able to see me anyway. Let's put some music. Let's get this going. We all are children of Emmet. And you know what happens when dad says no? Dad says no. That is it. Exactly what happens. Bryce J. What the fuck is Bryce? Oh, he's in. Yeah. You. TikTok. Just not a fan. Uh, Black community stats are so interesting every single time. Hey, Black. Uh, Wait, I can put Door Fortress. Yeah, let's put this. If nobody knows about South, if people know about Door Fortress, guess rock. Children of Emmet drink the Kool-Aid. I need to get more shorts. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I have a good short in the process. That was a big W for Gorilla Biscuits, by the way. Um, and to make more videos too. So I'll probably think about that next week. To start thinking about how to do the shorts and get some videos going and get all this stuff. Reality is gonna be a short stream today anyway because I'm gonna be on Abe's, just waiting for him. And since I was done, I would just want to put some time on. Anytime is a good time. And I need to do the Rob Noir, and I need to finish a Pink Mario, and to do a couple things. Cool. Dumarang is a very, very talented individual. I'm pretty sure he can do you some strippers. Mm. Rob Bohr. Do you want to come on, Anson? We can talk about it if you want to. That would be fun. Everything is Kel's fault. By the way, K2, I'm gonna have Kel soon-ish. And if you wanna ask her something, you can send me a small donation, and I'll ask. Can be anything. I'll be interviewing her next week. We are setting up a date, but once I have the date, I'll let you know. I'm just awesome. Let's go ahead. Let's pop out the chat. Put it where I can't see it. Start working some pixel art, boys. Because we have to animate it too, so today is the day that we're gonna start. It's gonna take me a while too. Yo, smoking spaceman. Hope you're doing fine today. You don't have anything to ask her? Okay, that's good. Okay. We're still waiting for Anson. I'm just asking. I mean, you may have something you want to ask her. If you want to ask her something, you can. Then you know. Oh, Spiro. Um, I won't. My fucking channel. In fact, you know what? Here. This is what you get. That's what you get. Stupid Portuguese. No, I mean, if you want to ask her anything. I don't think you have something to ask her. By the way, she also knows you and shuts you out, so you probably ask her anything you want to ask her already. The grift, K2, it's a grift, okay? I hate the Portuguese. If you wanna come up, Spiro, you can come up as well. Here is the StreamYard. I know you hate it, but it's not my fault. And you know what? I ate fucking tortas. It was great. Delicious food. Nachos and salsa, so yeah. But it wasn't nachos and salsa, it was a torta. You had chili verde? That's nice. Chili verde's nice. What do you want? Here. You want people to see you? Is that what you want? Okay, look. Say hi to people. Huh? Say hi to people over there. Don't be shy. You can. Oh yeah. You want some fucking food? Is that what you want? You have to wait till Abe comes on. Working right now. Working. Okay. I'm a northeast. You're a big boss. You're welcome. And you're always welcome on the panel as well. You mean the character? The character is price that I offered in Rob North's channel. He's gonna be mounted, but I wanted to make the character first, so I had an idea how he looks like. K2 is why we can't give nice things around here. More than likely, he probably started pissing the Fury off in some way, shape, or form. That's the MO. Oh, it would be nice if I could make like a small dinosaur. Yeah, let's try to do that. Wonder what kind of dinosaur and how. Right here. In the back. Yo, can you hear me? Okay. Check your audio then. Yes, I can hear you. You can't hear me? Okay. I'm asking if you can hear me. Okay. Check your headset. Okay. So I was busy. How you been, Nansen? How's it going? Can't imagine. Did you go to liturgy? You're fight. Yeah, yeah. You're fighting degeneracy. That's interesting. You're fighting for degeneracy or against degeneracy? You just fight. Okay. I don't fight for or against it. I just fight. That's a good one. Oh yeah. You do? Okay. Thank you. I was called a lady yesterday because I said I wanted people to like my art. Well, I wasn't saying that because it's not a need. I just want so I can people buy my art and then I can survive out of doing. You're a little low, but I can try to turn you up. No, you're super low. You're still low. Oh,
Let me mess with it a little bit here.
okay. Let's try now.
What now?
No, it was better before.
It was better before?
Yeah.
How about now?
Okay. You're a little low. I'm gonna put you up on
Now.
my side.
Test, testicle, testicle, test.
Testicle, testicle.
Okay, now I have an echo.
Testicle.
Everything sucks.
I think we can hear you at least.
Testicles. Here, I'm gonna get out and get back in.
Okay.
Hello, Emmett.
Hello, K2.
I'm still mad at you.
You're still mad at me? I know. I deserve it.
The one chance I had to meet you.
The one chance.
I'm just giving you shit.
I'm mad at myself, but at the same time, that day was a
Nah,
bad.
I didn't know when I was gonna be there, so I couldn't let you know the night before or whatever. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. But I'm still. I am kind of mad
There
at
might be a
myself, to
chance
be
I go
honest.
back. There might be a chance I go back out there in November for vacation coverage again. So
Okay. Let me know. I'll try to
I'll let
be
you know.
more accessible.
It's all good. No worries.
Awesome. Boobs is back. Hey, hey.
Testicles. 1, 2, 3.
They should be able to hear you fine now.
That sounds a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna jump back down.
Okay.
Thanks for it. Yep, just figured I'd let you know.
Thank you, K2.
Yep.
All right, check. Can you hear me? I'm being very loud.
You are loud.
I'm
Loud and
talking as
clear.
loud as I possibly can.
Like the night before when you were with the ladies.
Yeah, so Emmett, you need to go to DebateCon. What I'm gonna do is when you get to DebateCon, man, I'm gonna hook you up with the ladies. I'm gonna teach you. Swagger, and then we're gonna go out on the strip down there in downtown Nashville. I'm gonna take you to the clubs, get some sauce in you, and then we'll teach you a little bit of degeneracy, some Southern hospitality style.
Okay.
We gotta get you the ladies, man, because you're too good at pixel art. And there's it's like the hot crazy matrix in reverse. When you're good at pixel art, it means that you don't get laid.
Uh yes, but it's a different reason why, but you're correct. We'll
it's
just
like my
force
little
Emmet to debate con. Yeah, that's what it means.
yeah.
I
Debate
thought you
con.
were gonna say we're gonna get you to debate con, and once you're there, we're gonna call eyes on you. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Well, yeah, I mean that's at the end of the party.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, Kissy Cat said she's gonna go. You know, I
Yeah,
bet you got a shot with her, Emmett.
maybe, but I don't know. I don't think so. She has like a ton of multiple options on the
Yeah,
internet.
she's a classy lady though. She doesn't have to go dumpster diving for illegals.
I know. I understand that. That's why I said I don't have a chance. No.
All right, so what are you making here with this art? I want to focus on the art.
On the art, well, I offered Rob Noor the possibility of, well, I offered him some art as thank you. So whoever gave the most amount of money on the last stream, he will get a free pixel art from me. And the person that won said that he wanted to have a paladin with mounted on a dinosaur. That's what I'm gonna do.
Is it going to be like of Rob Noor? Because if it's going to be of Rob Noor, you got to add about 400 pounds to the pixel art.
No, it's of one of his viewers.
Oh, okay, good. Not EOD, right?
No, it wasn't EOD.
Okay,
I can
good.
tell you the name.
That guy's the worst.
No, there's worse. Like Ryan. Everybody fucking hates Ryan.
No, Kissy Cat, you can't drink. You're a non-drinker, and alcohol is the devil. So you're not getting drunk at DebateCon. I won't allow it. We're doing that to Emmett. We don't need to corrupt you. You're one of the few good women.
I'm not gonna go. Like, there's no way I'm gonna go
Yeah,
to.
you are. I'm gonna come by and pick you up.
By where?
Well, you're in what, like Nevada, right?
I'm in Utah.
Or Utah? Utah. Yeah, same thing. It's out there out west.
Yeah, the west. It's not like a 5 minute drive. I mean, Kat has an airplane, but she won't use it.
She has an airplane.
Yeah, she has an airplane.
Hmm.
Oh, I was gonna check this. Blasterbot. His name is Blasterbot. The guy that won.
Yeah, Kissy Cat. If you drink alcohol, you'll end up like Kel. Nobody likes that. She's 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 a bad example.
You like that, don't lie.
No, I've had that, Emmett. Like so
Yes.
that's not her specifically, but that whatever that is that she is.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, that thing.
But I mean, you like it. You like it enough to sleep with it.
Well, yeah. Well, who wouldn't?
I have a
So
feeling
what is
if
this program called that you use?
this is called A Sprite.
A Pride?
A Ace Sprite.
Oh, Ass Pride. Yeah, you have Pride.
A Sprite.
Yeah. Is it like a video game making tool that you have to pay for?
Yes, but it's a one pay only.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So can you make an entire video game with it?
No. You can make the art, like all of the pixel art and animations. Okay.
So you make the art and then you put the art in the game and then program the art to do stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
I agree, Kissy Cat. It is gross that I've done things like Kel before. I agree. I'm not that person anymore. Right. I'm
Well,
a
I'm not sure
reformed
about that
degenerate.
answer, but I try to believe you.
I'm a very wholesome person now, Emmett. Can't you tell? I'm reformed. Look at me.
Yes, I'm looking at you. You have two big eyes. They almost look like boobs.
Yeah, they're owl eyes. Owls are wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're angry.
Yeah. And my avatar is boobs because I can't abide people who are boobish.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because of my owl like knowledge.
Um, Cat, by the way, are you feeling better? You were having headaches and.
So what are you drawing now, Emmett?
I'm gonna do the dinosaur. I'm just thinking about the shapes. Like I'm thinking, yeah, no, I'm just like putting pixels on and delete them. I'm just thinking about what kind of dinosaur it's gonna be.
You didn't finish the shield.
I don't have to. It's just I'm going for the shapes right now because I'm gonna mount him. So I don't want to put a lot of detail right now.
You're gonna mount him, huh?
Yeah.
Do you usually make male characters that you want to mount?
No, I make females that I want to mount. But this one is going to mount a dinosaur.
How many female pixel art characters have you mounted?
Mm, so far, none.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to work on that.
They're too small.
Yeah,
I need that bigger resolution.
I agree.
Like I don't know, reality kind of that kind of resolution.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with Doomerang. Define person. What is a person?
Define person. Did
Yeah,
I say
like
person?
yeah, I don't know, but that's a good question. We should define that.
Uh,
I'll pull up the dictionary.com recipe for that.
I think it's like the legal definition is the one that holds rights. That's a person. That's why they keep on trying to say that babies are not persons.
All right, let's see. Of or relating to or situated near the pubis, or the pubis.
That's
Oh wait, no, that's pubic, not person. Damn it, I typed in the
that's
wrong word.
not.
I'll get it. Hold on,
Dumb.
I'll get it.
Sure, you'll get it.
All right, hold on. The primary organ used for insemination and in male mammals urination. Oh no, damn it, that's penis. I did it again. Hold on.
Are you gonna do it with
Person.
every single word that you can
Oh, here we
find that
go.
sounds
A
kind of like a
human
person?
being, whether an adult or child. There, I got it, Emmett. Third time's the charm.
Except when they're babies. When they're babies, they're not person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Emmett, I appreciate you letting me on your panel for the first time.
Yeah, anytime. Here's the place where everybody can just say everything they want to say. As long as it's not TOS. Not because I care much about TOS, because I want to have a channel.
K2 is gonna fix Kel. I have faith in you, K2.
It's not going to happen, and you know it. I mean, you've been there, right? Not her exactly, but there.
Oh, I've been there.
I don't
I'll
know.
go there again.
If you could, you would. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, totally gonna be there. I'm right there. Yeah,
I think K2 might have a problem with that statement, but it's fine. We
be
can talk it
all
out
in there.
later.
Bros before hoes, K2.
Or something.
You know, I really like the bird ambiance you've got going on in the background in it.
It's part of the charm. Whenever we have this kind of charm in the channel, we have to have like something more natural, right? To remind people of their origins, so they can open up and talk about themselves, like what they've done with their life, how they be in any kind of degeneracy they want to talk about, like the definition of penis. Part of
Oh,
the charm.
Kissy Cat's making degenerate emojis in the chat. I think I'm rubbing off on her the wrong way.
Uh. I volunteer for the separation surgery if that happened. Can be conjoined with a sim for long. I died from heart attack. Elder Lion is stuck in facts, man. As always.
That's a bad kissy cat. Bad.
Yeah,
Stop
tell
it.
her.
Stop it. You can't. Don't be like me. There's no hope for me.
There's always hope for you. You can always
No,
convert.
no.
You can repent.
I'm
You can
a
always come
godless
back.
heathen, Emmett.
You can stop simping for the Sims.
I haven't simped in years, man.
Oh well, I'm sorry, but I beg to differ.
You know, I told JS that I was training my pet alligator to stack blocks so that I would have a demonstration for pyramid building.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. He was really excited about it. He wanted a video because he thought I was serious.
Were you able to get him the video?
No, because I was screwing with him. Emmett.
You almost got me, dude. I thought you actually got the thing to stack some blocks.
Kissy cat's farting on the chat.
I think it's just farting on the chat.
Here,
But
you do the art, and I'll pay attention to the chat so you don't have to.
I'm still looking at it. It's just less because I'm also talking to you.
Yeah.
And when I have a guest on the panel, I'm putting more attention to my guest on the panel than the chat.
Yeah, I'm not a guest though.
You're not a guest.
No, I'm a troll.
Are we gonna do yesterday's invasion on my channel?
You had an invasion?
Andrews.
Should I change my avatar if you get invaded so that way you don't look degenerate? I'll make it
No.
something more wholesome.
No. Just keep that. I don't trust your wholesomeness.
You don't trust my wholesomeness?
No,
That's not very nice.
I think that's as non-degenerate as you can get. So just keep that one. That's fine.
Oh wow! Did you know that you can look up whole databases of degenerate emojis?
Yes, I did. I did know that.
I had no idea. This is
You know,
gonna be so
well.
much
Oh
fun.
God, this is gonna sound horrible, but this is especially early time in the internet. There were like a lot of art made of ASCII, and you can get like they made a lot of degenerate stuff with ASCII stuff.
Hmm.
Just saying,
See,
if you
I'm
want
a little
some.
older than you, Emmett, and so when I started like doing emoji stuff, it was with the old style phones, you know, with the tactile keys. You know, you remember those, the flip phones?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm talking earlier in the internet, before
yeah.
there
Back,
were like full blown or like you can get cell phones.
yeah,
Old internet forums used to do a bunch of art with ASCII characters.
yeah. You know, um, I wanted to share something with you, Emmett.
Okay.
So earlier, I was on a different panel.
Hmm.
In case you didn't know, you know, I know you like to follow me around and see what I'm doing, but you may have been busy. Oh, I forgive
Okay.
you for that, by the way.
Well, I remember I was getting ready for my celebration for my 100 subs.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I recall that. I recall that you didn't actually do the things that I suggested, and
Yeah.
I didn't take that personally. I've forgiven you for it.
Okay. I'm I'm
Um,
ha- I'm glad, Sir Anson, that I've been forgiven.
yeah,
Oof. I thought I was done for a second.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know that K2. Rob's chat. They don't condone degeneracy. It's like Jim Bob's chat. They get all butthurt when you make jokes. No, but what I was gonna tell you is,
Mhm.
Emmett, I really like that kangaroo you're making.
Thank you. That's what you were gonna tell me, that you really like my kangaroo.
No, that just sort of happened. I was gonna say something, and then I saw the kangaroo, and I got excited.
Yeah. Oh,
So, did
thank
you
you.
go to school for art?
Yes, I can do a lot more than this. Just like what I like to do when it comes to gaming. I prefer old style games than the new.
I agree, man. You know what? Nothing beats the original 8-bit Mario.
Yeah, well, they're a bit different, but yes, I know what you're saying.
What do you mean they're a bit different?
Um, the old 8-bit Mario is a bit different than the new ideas for Mario, which are 3D. But
Yeah, 3D Mario sucks.
that's where I was going to. Like, I think 2D Mario was better than the new ideas of Mario.
Yeah,
Anyway.
the first video game I ever beat was Super Mario Brothers for the Super Nintendo,
Hmm.
and it took me a really long time to beat it because I'm really stupid
Mm.
and didn't know how to play the video game right because I was the first video game I ever owned.
Okay.
Um, I just thought I'd share that with you.
Yeah. Don't worry.
This I feel comfortable talking to you, Emmett. You're the Emmettist.
Not everyone can be Cecil and be a professional gamer.
Yeah, I'm video game playing is one of the measures of IQ.
Is it?
Because like, yeah, to be like a top tier video game player, you have to have like a high IQ because it requires quick thinking and all sorts of other skills that I don't remember because I'm not that smart. You know.
Yeah. I guess that's why I had problems beating like Super Mario when I was.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
God I
that's an
don't have the
awesome
problem.
kangaroo, man. I mean, I really like the coloring on there. It's very lifelike. I feel like I could just reach out and pet it.
You can almost, right? You can almost
Yeah.
just reach out and play with
Yeah.
it, mount it.
Yeah.
Feel the same way. I really like it. Really like my
We
kangaroo.
we all are children of Emmett.
Yeah. You know who made us? Like, who made my chat the children of Emmet?
That would be Doomerang.
No, Doomerang just write it, but in reality, the person that let us know that everyone was my children was Marilyn.
I really like that lady. She's got something about her. It's
You
like
really like Marilyn?
it's I haven't quite put my finger on it yet. It's almost like she reminds me of my crazy aunt. See, I got this aunt who like had this mental breakdown and then had to live in this what is that called where they put crazy people in places so that they don't hurt themselves?
Mental institutions?
Yeah, anyway, yeah, I got this aunt that had to go to this mental institution. And Marilyn reminds me of her. She was my favorite aunt growing up because she was like a kid, mentally.
Okay.
And yeah, it's like Marilyn and her could be sisters. It's really awesome when Marilyn gets on the panel.
Um, I've been starting to think about maybe not getting her on the panel. But she's super fun, so I want to have her on the panel at the same time.
Yeah, she's I think Emmett, to be honest with you, I think that if you spent some one-on-one time with her, you could calm her down a little bit and get her to actually talk about her real feelings because a lot of what she does is just like fake persona stuff.
Yeah,
Because she really needs a man to just calm her down and build a frame for her to enter and then have the man enter her. And I think you could be that man, Emmett.
I don't think I can be that man. But I know what you mean. And I'll try to help her to actually figure out what's wrong with her. Because
Yeah, I mean, what
does,
is wrong with Marilyn? That's a good question.
does feel a little bit like the aunt that you had when you were a kid and had some big problems.
Yeah, like almost like she should have an eating disorder. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
You ever just talk to someone and be like, "Wow, that person's got an eating disorder." You know what I'm saying?
No, I never had that problem. I had the
Just
opposite problem.
oh, you had the opposite problem.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the person's fat. That's what I usually see.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that kind of eating. You know, my first wife, she was bulimic.
Okay. No, I know what you mean by an eating disorder. I was just saying that usually I have the opposite problem. The opposite problem is, oh, that person's fat.
Well, what's that got to do with it? I'm talking about eating disorders.
Well, in eating disorders, you usually get them because people were fat and now they're skinny and now they're too skinny. But if you're fat, you usually don't have so
That's
that would be the
interesting.
opposite.
I never really thought about that before. Yeah. Hmm.
You do know that they have like this idea of looking they don't see themselves in the mirror as they actually are. They have
Yeah, no,
like
I have that the body dysmorphia. Yeah, I have that. That's why I was
you
I never
have
really thought.
that?
Yeah.
How do you have that?
Well, so I've fluctuated wildly in my weight during my life. I never really thought of it as an eating disorder though.
I don't think you have that. I think you're gaslighting me.
I was like 300 pounds, and then I lost a bunch of weight, and I was like 160 something, 170, and then I put a whole bunch of weight back on, and then I pull a whole bunch of weight back off. And see, the weird thing is that when I look in the mirror, I always look the same to me, no matter what weight I am.
Oh, that's interesting. But that's way more usual for men. But it has nothing to do with overeating or undereating or not
Yeah,
eating.
but the dysmorphia is not having a realistic perception of what your body looks like.
Mm, yeah, you're right. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I know I'm right, Emmett. Come on now. I'm educating you using anecdotes from my own life that I may or may not be making up, and you're not paying attention.
You're making them up, but that I'm sure about that. But you're still right, so I'm not gonna fight you on that.
Yeah, that's right, smoking spaceman. Fat people do have a need for cheeseburgers too, and love.
Or something.
So Emmett, do you feel bad about how fat you are?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I am fat. But I
Did you
don't
want
feel
me to
bad.
help? Did you want me to help you feel bad about it? I mean, I
You
can help
can
you feel
try,
bad.
yeah.
Okay, because
But I'm
that would be really
Mexican,
mean.
so it was
That would
gonna
be
be hard
super
for you to make me
super
feel
mean.
bad about my fat.
I don't want to do that, Emmett. I'm not that kind of person.
Okay, I'm just saying that you're gonna go ahead and be like, "Oh, you suck." It's like, yeah, I know, I'm Mexican. You're
Well,
fat.
no,
Well, is it worse than
we're
being
not
Mexican?
we're not talking about your Mexicanity right now, Emmett.
Yes, I know, but that's the only thing I can like compare to. So you're gonna have to do something better than just call me fat.
I didn't call you fat.
I'm just
I didn't
saying
say
that you're
hey.
gonna
I
have to
didn't
do.
say hey Emmett, you're fat. I wouldn't do that, man. I'm a gentleman, and
Okay,
I have manners.
okay.
What I was talking about was hooking you up with Marilyn
No, thank you. I'm fine.
because she's gonna be at DebateCon. So we
Mhm.
need to figure out a way for you two to, what is that? What do people do?
Um, I don't know. Go to DebateCon.
Yeah, what happens at DebateCon stays at DebateCon, Emmett.
Uh, do you realize that that's not what's going to happen, right? DebateCon is going to become a minefield pretty early on, and we're going to have like 6 months of drama just from DebateCon. People fighting each other because one got to be with somebody.
You really think it's going to be that childish and see
And
when I
petty
say
and
when I when
dumb.
I
Oh,
when I say
yes.
so when I say things like I don't mean what I say, right? I mean what I say, but I don't mean it the way that most people would mean it. So yeah,
Mexicadian.
Mexican Canadian. Yeah, are you in Can? What you're in? You was it Utah?
Yeah, I'm in Utah. The Mexicadian is fucking Spiro. Spiro's Mexicadian.
Bad kissy cat. Bad. No degeneracy in the chat. Bad kissy cat.
I don't know why my mod is being degenerate in chat. By the way, that's kind of weird.
It's because I'm here, Emmett.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Masturbate.
Cat goes for the throat. That's good stuff. You know, Cat confided in me on a panel earlier that she has a lazy esophagus.
What what the fuck does that mean?
I guess it means exactly what it sounds like, Emmett. She's got a lazy esophagus. I mean, she's the one that said it. So
Cat, can you explain yourself for a second there? What do you mean by that? I have no idea what the fuck. Epigal teeth. Yeah, I know you always degen in chat, K2, but at least you're not degening. Not super degening, I guess. I mean, you're still degening, it's just different kind. Please.
let's see what kind of bonuses do you have in your version of StreamYard? Oh, good, you've got visual effects.
I don't have anything in my StreamYard.
Yeah, you do.
I do. I don't know.
Well, I'm not used to the cheap version of StreamYard. Since you're all poor and stuff. So
Well, I am poor.
yeah, I know. I just covered that.
Hmm.
But that's okay. I still like you.
It'll get better in time.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
know.
Someday.
Yeah,
Or maybe not, and it's gonna be fine anyway. Who cares?
yeah.
Who cares?
I
Oh,
don't
there you
care.
go. Who cares?
I just Googled titties. You would not believe what comes up when you do that, Emmett.
I would. I've been internet long enough to believe a lot of the shit that comes in the internet. Anything.
Here we go. I found a really, really good cover for me to change out this degenerate thing that I'm using right now. It'll be a lot better.
I have a. Oh god. May you not ban me for accepting this
I've
person.
I've not once gotten someone in trouble due to TOS violations, Emmett. I've read the entire TOS. I've also had Grok interpret it for me using both what their interpretation is and their enforcement application rules.
Oh,
Um,
that's a
so
good. Hey, that's a good one. I didn't even thought about that one. That's a good way of looking at it.
yeah, it's not enforced as it's written.
Yeah, I know. But it's also enforced according to the person that is in the office that day, right?
Yeah, basically, since you don't really have a political channel, you don't have to worry about it. And you can't really do politics anyway since you don't have, First Amendment rights because you're an illegal.
True, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, another reason why I can go to the BaitCon is because what would I be doing there?
I know, right?
Makes no
Why
sense.
why would you debate?
Why would I use a speech that I don't have access to?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Emmett.
Good. Idiopathic? 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 I don't know.
Yeah, idiopathic. That's a good idea.
What is that?
I don't know. You're the one that said it.
No, Cat said it. What is
Oh,
idiopathic? Pathic.
Idiopathic.
Yeah.
Idiopathic. That's a good question. I don't have a grasp of the English language. It's my second language.
Ah, shut the fuck up.
I'm from Alabama. I learned a different language.
Yeah, which one?
Idiopathic, relating to or denoting any disease or condition which arises spontaneously or for which the cause is unknown. Oh, she's talking about her lazy esophagus. Okay.
Oh.
Thank you for clarifying with one word, Kissy Cat. Now we understand that your lazy esophagus just happened and you don't know why. I'm curious as to how you discovered it. Though, what were you doing with your esophagus when you discovered how lazy it was?
We're actually waiting for the reply. We're gonna be
Yeah, I
here.
know. I'm curious. Yeah.
That's a good question, Anson.
I ask good questions. I'm known for that.
You're known for asking questions.
Yeah, and then being good. Because I'm not very smart.
That's not
I
true.
ask
You're super smart. You're just being
I
annoying.
ask good questions because I don't know what's going on. I have like a childlike curiosity.
You are actually super smart. Just have the same problems all the Kumar gremlins have. That you stop being smart the moment you see.
This is the truth. Very good timing though. Your timing was very predominant.
I mean, you mean for the joke? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Stop.
So, Emmett, have you ever seen the very first what is that? Total Recall?
Total Recall. I don't think so.
The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in the early 90s?
Maybe it has a different name in Spanish.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were just a little Mexican in Guadalajara.
Yeah, actually. Is this the one where they go to Mars?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Well, that's what made the triboob famous because there was an alien Martian, or not really alien, a mutated human on Mars with three boobs.
Yeah, I recall now.
You have Total Recall, huh?
Probably
So
because she
when are
eats
you gonna finish
microwave
this
hot
art?
dogs. What do you think about that? Do you think that it was because she eats microwave hot dogs?
I mean, they do cause problems, and if you had a lazy esophagus while you were eating a hot dog shaped item, you might you might have issues, right?
She needs pixel art of her juggling hot dogs now. Oh no. Are you sure, Cat? This is not gonna go really well. But yeah, I'll do it for you if you want it.
Are you gonna have her juggling hot dogs while she's mounting something?
I don't know. Maybe she wants to be mounting something.
You could have her mount a moose.
That's a good one. I'll think about it, Smoking Spaceman. That's a good one. Did you read that one?
Yeah, yeah. I got it. Yeah, that's really good. Can you do that with pixel art, Emmett?
Yes.
Oh wow. So you do this for work?
Yeah.
What video games do you work on?
Right
Or
now
can
I'm
you not
working
tell
on
me?
a. Right now we're working on a video game called City Rollers, City Surfers. Sorry, not City Surfers.
Oh,
And it's a
it sounds like a Roblox game.
no. Although you can make a ton of money working on. Like that was one of the career options they offered us when we were like finishing school. They were like, well, if you need money, you can always go to Roblox and just make some. There's a lot of companies like hiring because they need people who can do basic. Because Roblox just pays really good.
Can't you just do your own in Roblox?
Yeah, but I mean, they were talking about getting like paid for something easy while you find something you.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone wants to be working Roblox as their.
Why?
Well, you can always be a complete pedo if you want, but
What does that have to do with Roblox?
don't you know? They're being sued for pretty much harboring groom gangs.
No kidding. That seems kind of silly.
It would be kind of silly, except one of the allegations is a dude. Um, one of the people. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. I don't care, but it was contacted by one of the main producers for Roblox, the company, as a subcontractor, and got like groomed directly by them, and then the answer by Roblox, instead of like banning this contractor or exposing them, it was to just shush it under the rug and pretty much blame the family and still keep the guy as a promoter and as one of the main contractors.
Yeah,
That's how it goes, baby.
I agree.
So that's why people don't want to do Roblox. We leave.
Yeah, that sounds horrible, man. Why would you?
Besides,
Why would you? Why would you condone that sort of behavior?
I don't. That's why I don't want to. Like a lot of the reasons why I decided not to just flood my resume and try to do a little bit of YouTube and see if I can make a little bit of money here, enough to justify justify being here, is because I don't want to be part of the gaming industry as is, and I want to create my own company at some point.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Making your own company. Look at you being all entrepreneurial and stuff.
one can dream, Anson. One can dream.
That sounds like a remote job, though.
Um, the well, it's kind of a it's it can be a remote job, but if you really want to be good and have like a good game, I would recommend to go to get an office at some,
Yep.
because you need to be there with the people that are making the game, an actual environment.
Yeah, having environments is important.
Especially for a game.
Yeah, and the earth.
Nah, the Earth can't sustain itself without environments. Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares? Why?
I I'm googling random things to change out my picture.
Oh, I see. I thought you were laughing at the hookers thing. It was low hanging fruit, dude. It was so low.
Well, speaking of low hanging fruit, I googled banana hammock a minute ago because we were talking about bananas, and
Uh huh.
I was trying to think of a good banana related theme.
Okay.
You know what banana hammock is, right?
No, I don't know what that. I don't know what that is.
It's a male thong swimwear that wraps around the
Oh
penis.
no! Oh God, I didn't want to know. You know what I was thinking? As I said, no, I don't know. Part of my brain thought, you probably don't want to know, and I was like, nah, it's gonna be fine. I really didn't want to know.
Well, I'm here for your cultural immersion, Emmett. If you're gonna insist on staying in the United States, I gotta help you become more American. So
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Anson.
yeah, this is a community service I'm performing right now. So
That makes sense. Let me try to turn it off. I was trying to put it on because people were complaining about my birds. But now they're complaining about the noise canceling. Okay. If you start complaining about the birds or the noise or the noise canceling, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, it's all about assimilation. That's correct.
all right, I got a good one here, Emmett.
Oh well, in word, it's because it's Anson. We love the birds. Are you gonna put the cable guy? That's what my chat is saying.
The cable guy.
Yeah.
I've never seen the cable guy.
You've never seen Cable Guy? Even I have seen Cable Guy.
Yeah, I don't. There are some comedy movies that I just can't do, and that is
Is it because they're
one.
so good that you have to accept that you cannot understand them?
No, I don't like Matthew Broderick.
Uh, okay, I can agree with that. I can
Yeah, I just
respect that.
he just I just can't with him. He's just a terrible actor.
At least I can respect that. The birds are comforting, like a dead battery in a smoke detector.
There you go, Emmett. I got you a microwaved hot dog.
You got me a microwave hot dog? Oh my god. God bless you, Anson.
Microwaving hot dogs deforms them, Emmett.
It does. It really do.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you're doing that because it's just awful, for the meat
Well, I
to
agree.
microwave the hot dog.
Oh no! I don't think my chat is liking your picture.
What? The chat loves microwave hot dogs. They're always like requesting microwave hot dogs. So
I'm pretty sure they're having like something to say about that being a hot dog or not a hot dog.
it looks like a hot dog to me.
That's an oops.
It's just been deformed by the microwave, Emmett.
Oh God.
Agrila Polish, you don't get banned over hot dogs.
Never nuke a hot dog ever. I would probably nuke that hot dog if I could. To be honest, I'll just drop the nukes. Uh, it is a hot dog. It's just
It's just a really messed up hot dog.
just a really messed up hot dog. Anson, if anything happens this life, it's gonna be your fault.
I agree.
Oh shit. RIP channel.
They're being okay. They're in their fields. I'll fix it. Jesus, y'all got no sense of humor, chat. That was a hilarious hot dog.
It wasn't. It's not hilarious, to be honest.
But you agree it was a hot dog, right?
It is a hot dog. I can actually see the
Yeah.
It was a hot dog.
It was the most excellent hot dog ever.
Well, you may like it. I think that would be like the perfect hot dog for Ryan. That would be the perfect hot dog. He likes
Yeah,
wieners.
I can't put my finger on it, but I think there might be something wrong with Ryan.
Nothing's wrong with Ryan. He's just a lefty.
You think that's what's wrong with him?
He pretends
I
to
mean,
say
usually
stuff.
if you're a
He doesn't
leftist,
read the studies. He doesn't understand the data. And then he goes on and starts spewing bullshit. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm right. Yeah, that's a lefty. That's nothing wrong with him. It's just that." I agree. Don't feel bad. I know what you were saying. But it was an actual hot dog. It's not a.
yeah.
It was not anything else than a messed up hot dog. But it was a hot dog. I don't think the AI algorithm can make the distinction.
Well, it
But
was
I
in a
also
bun
don't
and
think
it had ketchup.
the AI algorithm can actually pretend that it's not a hot dog. It would be like, oh, this is a hot dog.
Hot dog. Yeah, because it was in a bun. It had ketchup on it.
And it was an actual wiener. It was not,
No, it wasn't a wiener.
It was a
hot
wiener.
dog. No, see, I think this is a language barrier thing.
It was a wiener, as in it was not a. I don't even want to say it. It was not a penis. It was just a wiener. Yeah, I know that, Scott. Oh. That was a mistake, though. That's fine.
Well, what was the mistake? What'd you mess up?
Inviting you over. That's my mistake.
What? No. Emmett, calm down. It's okay. Just because your chat's got their panties all in a twist, don't mean anything bad happened.
Okay.
L's for the chat. L's for the chat.
I have a small chat. My chat is mad at me. I have you on. Oh god, that's fine. Are you gonna say something next time in chat that I might actually have to like mute you for more than 10 seconds?
You talking about me?
Yeah, 'cause the other day you were unhinged.
I was. What did I
Yeah.
say?
I don't even remember. You were just kind
Yeah.
of
Well,
unhinged
I
in
obviously
chat.
wasn't that unhinged if you don't remember it.
I don't. It was some kind of degenerate shit.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't narrow it down any.
No, I know. It was kind of way more degenerate than usual, and I was like, had to ban you for a second.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah, let's try to avoid putting hot dogs for now on. They're right.
Agrilapolis has got his panties in a twist. He ain't got a sense of humor. It's fine,
Can
Agrilapolis.
you not? Can you not attack my mods?
Can I not? Yeah, I can not.
Yeah, just don't attack him.
Yeah, I won't attack your mods. I'll just attack Agrilapolis.
But this is my mod.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, take his moderator privileges away, and I'll attack him for a while, and then you can give him his mod privileges back,
No.
and then I won't be attacking your mod.
Because if you want, you can type in chat, and then he can decide if he likes you enough to allow you to keep on speaking in chat or not.
See, Agrilapolis, I know exactly what the TOS is, and that was just a deformed hot dog from cooking. It was obvious that it had burn marks all over it, and it was a messed up hot dog from cooking, and that is not TOS. Right? Now, you can pretend like it was something else because you have a degenerate mind, which is why I put it up there.
Well, but it's correct that the AIs can just fuck up, and it's literally they're telling me about a guy that had a girl with the knees to her
yeah.
chest, and he got like pretty much nuked for a while. He had to appeal.
Yeah. All right, fine. I won't push it that far. I'll push it almost that far. There. See, I've compromised in it. I respect your channel.
Thank you.
Yeah. I gotta find something right on the line right before that.
Yeah, just don't attack my chat, especially my mods. You can attack.
Yeah,
people in chat.
I won't attack them.
You can type in chat.
I'll just disagree with them when they're wrong.
maybe they're not wrong. Let's start that in detail now that I made it this far. That's the one, so I can just shadow instead.
Yeah, that's really neat, Emmett. You just sort of zoom in there and start doing stuff, and it does it like one pixel at a time, huh?
Yeah. That's the cool thing about this program. It's easier to set up than if you try to do it like in Photoshop, and it's easier to do animation as well. That's why I use it. Yes, it is. It is Mexican music in the background because my mom is here and she's listening to music.
Oh yeah, the whole family's there.
The whole family? No, just my mom. Thank you, Agrila Police. I understand what you're saying. That's why I don't want him to attack you.
Yeah, I don't either. I want him to attack you either. Whoever's attacking you, Agrolopolis, tell him to stop.
Okay.
I got your back, bro.
Okay. So, what are your plans for the rest of the summer, or
Uh,
until?
well, so I've got several kids.
Mm-hmm.
And school started earlier this month, so I've been dealing with taking them to extracurricular activities and picking them up from school, making sure they got their homework done, that sort of stuff. I don't really have a lot of time for me time. Like you see me on the internet, that's my me time. So, I started talking to a nice lady not too long ago, and I'm hoping to further things with her. I'm gonna be doing the dad thing and the trying to find a decent woman thing. You know how hard it is to find a decent woman in it.
I guess.
I mean, they're all like run through hardcore, man. I mean, it's almost impossible. And then the ones that aren't, they don't have a sense of humor. So
But I
when I
mean,
start making,
that's like woman, right?
well, no, like some women have a sense of humor, right? I mean, it's just those are usually the
If you
those are
find
the
one with a sense of humor, let me know.
yeah.
Because I've never. I think the woman with the most sense of humor I ever found is Cadence because she plays with us. Uh,
Yeah, she's awesome, isn't she?
that's like the only person that I know that may have a sense of humor.
Yeah. Yeah, but so I've been doing that, and I got work stuff. My work's super stressful. But hey, thanks for asking, Emmett. You don't ever ask. I usually don't get asked real questions about what I'm doing, and I really appreciate you doing that because I am a real human being with feelings.
Okay. Well, most of the time, uh, what I've been enjoying lately, Anson, is just interviewing people. I enjoy the process of actually interviewing someone. So that's one of the good questions to ask. It's like, hey, what are you gonna do? What are your plans? Are you gonna take that sweet lady to a dance or something like that?
That's not a bad. I don't know how to dance though, Emmett.
Mm.
I'm a horrible dancer.
I think like going to a restaurant is a bit over. Uh, what do you like to do?
What do I like to? I like getting on panels. Um,
Why don't you?
prior to this,
Why don't you?
prior to this, my hobbies included political activism
Mm,
and leading political organizations and doing that sort of stuff.
okay.
Prior to getting on panels, so and then before that, my job was basically like working myself to a better career, and that was my hobby. And then prior to that, it was cooming.
Okay.
So that covers like the last, I don't know, 25 years.
Probably. I saw that. Oh, this is actually for Rob. Uh, I'm just working on the art that I was gonna do for the one that we last Friday, I think. So I'm working on it. Thank you, Magis. And welcome. If you wanna sub, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, everybody needs to sub to Emmett's channel. If you're watching right now and you haven't subbed, then there's something wrong with you. Because I'm providing high quality entertainment and Emmett's playing with his art.
Yes.
Yeah. So y'all can thank me for entertaining you while you're enduring the art stuff.
At least you have a little bit of entertainment while I work. That's the whole point.
Yeah, and humility too.
That's why I brought you, Anson, because
Yeah.
I knew I can count on you.
I'm renowned for my humility.
Okay. That one's better. I'm artistic. I can't breathe. Okay, two. Are you being detained? Remember, you are our resident black ginger. Oh god. Give me just one second. I'm gonna close the door so there's less noise.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I was really enjoying the ethnic ambiance, to be honest with you. It adds a flair of your home country to the stream that I think would be appreciated by the general audience, you know. You know
I'm
what I mean?
just enriching the culture. I'm just bringing more of it to the internet so that everybody can enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, so did you eat any quesadillas today, Emmett?
No, we had some tortas.
Some tacos?
Tortas.
Torcos?
Torcos. Tortas.
What do you say? I don't understand. What language is that? Is that Mexican?
Yes, Mexican. Tortas.
Tortas.
Yes.
Oh, tortas. What's a torta?
It's you have like ham inside bread, but it's not a sandwich. It's a different kind of bread.
So you have a ham and bread, but it's not a sandwich.
Yeah, it's not a sandwich. It's not a sandwich. It's a torta. And you can have
So-
like chicken and other stuff.
No, Smoking Spaceman. I'm from Alabama. I'm uncultured swine, so I don't know things. We already covered this. I'm not very bright, so just assume that I don't know what it is.
Gorilla biscuits, but you're just a ginger. He's our black ginger.
Yeah, I was raised on like fried chicken, so I mean that's my cultural heritage. Fried chicken, okra, cornbread, black-eyed peas. You know what I mean, right, Emmett? Collards. You like collards, Emmett?
Yeah, how do you how do you clean your collard greens?
How do you cook collard greens?
How do you clean them? In the bathtub?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's hard to clean collards. You know, they're always dirty.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Not so
There's-
not in the bathroom.
yeah. That's why you call dirty people collared people. You know.
No. Oh man. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's keep going. Who cares? They're black anyway.
But collards are green. Have you not had collards before?
Yeah, but during the election, when they were talking about Kamala, they will go on and just ask questions to in the
Kamala was from
invasions.
California. She don't know nothing about collards.
They will ask how would Kamala clean Her collard greens in the bathtub.
Well, I didn't know that. That was a thing during the election. So I checked out during the election because that was during my divorce stuff. So I
Oh,
wasn't really paying attention to any of that, right? Like I had like tunnel vision.
I see.
Um, I was, yeah, I didn't really know what was going on there. And plus, it's like I've paid so close attention to so many elections in my life. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
It's how do I put it? It's a waste. It's a waste of time to vote. So
Yeah, it can be a waste of time.
yeah, because I mean, when two powerful groups select who is going to be in the primary,
Mhm.
you don't really have a choice as a voter, right? Because you have a controlled choice. It's not always been that way. There was a point in time when there were actual third parties in the United States. 100 years ago, there were elections with viable multiple parties, and we've basically outsourced our primary option production process to the oligarchs, and it's really ruined our representation. But I mean, yeah, collards. I don't know nothing.
No, I'll change yourself black. So you mean your brother with EOD?
EOD don't like me because I make too many jokes about like military people, and I'm very anti-war and anti-military industrial complex. And so like he's super like neocon, and you know the state should be going to war, and you're supposed to like respect all veterans no matter what just because they're veterans. I mean, I don't dig that. People are people. You don't respect somebody because of a job they had, especially if they were a mercenary for a imperial government.
Well, that's the question, right? Were they just a mercenary, or were they actually doing?
Yeah, we haven't had a conscript army since the 70s. All active duty military today are,
No,
are, are
but
mercenaries.
that's not the claim. The claim is they did it due to a sense of patriotism, and they were trying to do something good for its country. But
Yeah, I mean, just
you're trying
yeah,
to put
there's
it as the, oh no, all they did is get money, and they wanted to go ahead and bomb uh, some kids in Africa or something.
yeah. Okay, I'll concede there. I mean, my brothers were the same way, right?
Hmm.
They joined the military, and they did the whole like I'm a patriot thing,
Yeah.
and believed in it, and then they went to Iraq and Afghanistan, and you know they fought for lands that weren't theirs, and then like lost all of the land again because of political decisions, right?
Yeah.
And realized that they weren't really fighting for anything except for the people that were making money off of the process back in Washington D.C. And they got disgusted by it. And so my opinion of the military industrial complex is colored by what my brothers have told me their actual real world experiences were fighting these imperial wars.
Okay.
And
I can
so
respect that.
yeah, so I know, and yeah, I respect them. They went over there, they did their thing. I didn't. I'm a coward. I'm nobody. And so when they say, hey, yeah, it's just a big money making scheme, and it's not about anything except that, then I get to the point where, well, yeah, it's a mercenary thing, right? Because they're not conscripts. They may have been duped by propaganda into thinking that it was the patriotic thing to do, but that doesn't make them patriots. That just makes them dumb.
Um, I have way more of a problem with that concept than with the
Yeah.
idea of they being duped. Yeah, they can be duped. People get duped, but that doesn't mean like. Do you think most women are dumb? The answer is obviously probably yes, but do you think most women are dumb?
Do I Muslims?
No, most women. woman.
Oh, that sounds different. Yeah, it's the language thing again. Sorry, Emmett.
No, I'm sorry. I will try to get better at it. I'm
I
integrating.
think most people are dumb.
No, that's not the answer. Do you think most women are dumb?
No, most people.
Oh, so not most women, but most people?
Yeah, most people.
What is the difference there?
Well, okay, let's look up the definition of people because we did persons earlier. Let's see what my dictionary machine can pull up this time.
I don't want your dictionary machine. Let's definition
Let me see.
of
It's
people. I'm not gonna do it this time. I let you the last time and you went through every single one. Human beings in general or considered collectively. The men, women, and children of a particular nation, community, of ethnic group. So it would be people is a way to say humans in general. So
yeah.
you're
I
calling
got a different definition. I mean, mine's a small hole or opening through which to peep or look, as in a door.
No, you were for something completely different. I don't know
Yeah,
what
it says
that is.
peephole.
It's beehole, probably.
Peephole.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at peephole, right?
Yeah. People is human beings in general or considered collectively.
Yeah.
So
I like my
if
definition better.
if most humans are dumb, that would by extension mean that most women would be dumb, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but that's an unnecessary distinction.
No, it isn't. No, it is not. Who is more likely to be propagandized, men or women?
Both. Actually, if you look at how propaganda works, people from like uncivilized nations are more susceptible to um, uh, propaganda because they haven't been immersed in it. Like American citizens, we have a much more advanced culture, and so our propaganda has to be significantly more sophisticated for it to dupe people.
And who's more
But
likely
it
to
can
be
be
duped in America?
yeah, but it's much easier to fool people from backwards countries because they're not as immersed in propaganda as we are. That's why if you go and watch um, Russian state media, it's obviously ridiculous propaganda, right? But when you go and watch like the media that you're in now, it's much more difficult to pick out what the propaganda is and isn't.
I don't think so. It's pretty obvious what propaganda is.
Well,
But I'm
it's
gonna ask you once again because you haven't answered me. Who is more likely in the United States to fall for propaganda?
intelligent people because they think
Intelligent
that they're
people?
smart and they think that they have more pride and hubris and think that they can't be fooled, and so they're more susceptible to being fooled.
That
Whereas
that
dumb
sounds
people,
that
whereas
sounds like
dumb
such
dumb
a
people,
fucking contradiction that I don't even know when to start. I don't even know where
dumb
to
dumb
fucking
people are
start with the
like that
contradiction.
don't make a bit of sense, but I don't know why that don't make a bit of sense because I'm a big dummy. Like they're all indignant
Yeah, but what
that's
you're
why I like
saying is the
the
backwards
Skittles
ass
stuff.
countries that don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to speak English. They're easier to
Yeah,
propagandize.
but see the
But in
like the
America, it's
Skittles
the
stuff.
smart people. That's weird.
Like the Skittles stuff, like that propaganda flew through all the quote smart people, the more educated people. It flew through that because they thought that they knew better,
With
right?
the, you mean the
But when it
goof?
got down to like the normal people, they were like, well, hell, that don't make a bit of sense. There ain't no way a woman can be a man. Hell, what the hell did them big dummies at university talking about?
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
who's in university now?
Yeah, but I guess I used the wrong word, right? Not necessarily intelligent people, but educated people are more
Who is in
susceptible.
the universities now? Who's the majority of the population in universities at this time?
Chinese people?
Uh,
Some kind of
as a
Asian,
general
right?
population, what is what is the trait that most people in universities have in common?
Vaginas.
Yeah, they're women. Interesting.
Yep.
And they are the ones that are getting propagandized way more easily than men in general. So that must mean that they're stupid, right? Because the back-ass countries that are so dumb, they're the easiest to propagandize.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, so I was talking about like the sophistication of the propaganda required, but like if you're a person that has an ethical structure that exists outside of looking to like the secular thought system, then you're going to be more susceptible to like religious propaganda, like that whole Jesus stuff you believe in. But if you're secular, you're going to be more susceptible to like the state, sanctioned secular religion. So
All
it
the
also,
Jesus stuff, how we believe them? What do you mean all the
yeah,
Jesus stuff?
like the whole like virgin birth thing and the whole like,
You
some guy
mean
walked on some water and turned some water into wine, and
you mean all
and
the reality
if
of
you
things that
follow these
happened?
rules, then you get to go to heaven, and if you don't follow these rules, then some guy with some horns is going to stick a pitchfork in your butt.
You mean
That kind
you
of
mean
stuff.
the facts of what happened, except the pitchfork, because we do not believe that. If
Yeah,
you
that
actually
kind of.
understand theology,
Yeah, I'm talking about like the Jewish state book that y'all worship.
the well, I don't worship a book.
Well, yeah, that's right. Y'all say it's not a book. I got it. Yeah.
I don't say it's not a book.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
well, it
worship a
is a
book.
book, but it's not a book. It's the word.
I
It's
don't
part of
worship a
y'all's code.
book. That's not the
Yeah.
word. What is the word? You're confusing me. I thought you knew these, Hanson.
You talk about logos. Like the Nike
Yeah,
logos
but if you read all of
and
that
the
chapter, it
Adidas
tells you
logos.
who the word is.
Yep.
Like if you keep on reading the chapter a little bit, it will tell you who the word is. So who is the word?
The word is logos. That's the Christ guy.
That's the Christ guy.
Yeah, that's that guy. Yeah.
Okay. So the name would be Jesus Christ, right? That would be the who.
Yeah, he's that guy that y'all say existed, and was like the
And the
son of
Jews
God or whatever.
and the
He's the guy
Romans
that ran that
and the
heretical
Indians.
Jewish cult back 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, I know that we say existed, and the Jews and the Romans and the
Yeah,
Indians, and pretty much every culture that we have any record of at that time.
yeah, yeah. Y'all worship a deceased Jewish cult leader. I got it, but
Well, he's alive. You realize that, right?
yeah,
He
yeah,
lives.
okay. The zombie Jewish cult leader from 2,000
Well,
years
he's not
ago
a
is the one
zombie.
more.
He's alive. He trampled death.
He died, but he is undead.
He
Undead.
live and he came back to life
Yeah,
by trampling death, and he
yeah. He
lives
trampled it as the undead Jewish cult leader. I got it.
as the alive.
The Jewish heretic guy.
Which heretic guy?
The one that the
You mean
Jewish
the
people
Pharisees
got
that
their
condemned
got the
him? Those
Romans to put down
heretics?
because he was causing problems.
What is a heretic?
Jesus was.
What is it?
It's someone who teaches heterodox teachings for whatever the religious structure is.
No, it would be
The
false
prevailing the
doctrine. It's
prevailing the
not
prevailing
heterodox.
normal religious structure. Like from the Jewish perspective, like he was the Christ guy was a rabble rouser and a problem causer.
No.
No,
The
I'm
Pharisees
asking
were
you.
mad because he was telling the people, he was telling them that they were sinning by selling off pretty much pardons by using the scripture instead of doing justice.
Yeah, he was doing the Bernie Sanders thing, right? Questioning
Bernie
authority
Sanders?
basically being a general rabble rouser, saying, "Hey, look
Are
at
you
what all these
tell-
people with authority
the
are doing."
Bernie
So
Sanders?
Jesus was basically like Bernie Sanders, right?
Oh,
And he was just creating class envy and pointing out that these people with power are mistreating you, right? That's
yeah,
how
he
people
was
gain
like,
power.
let's have
Jesus.
no religion, and everybody can have everything, and we're
No,
gonna
I
be
didn't say that.
socialist.
You people need that stuff. I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. You said that.
No, I didn't say. I
You're
didn't
telling
say
me
no.
what we need.
Yeah, y'all need that. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
exactly. You said that. I didn't say that.
yeah, I know. You people need that.
Yeah. It's like, did you people
And I
like to
don't wanna
dance? Now answer the question, right?
What was the question? I was busy trying to respond. I didn't hear what the question was.
Yeah. You people like to dance. Could you please answer the question?
Yeah, what was the question? I'm asking what the question was.
It's pure obfuscation answer. Why wouldn't you answer the question?
Well, I want to know what the question. I don't remember the question. Remember, I'm not that smart, so you're gonna have to bear with me, Emmett. So tell me what the question was one more time.
Never mind, Anson. It's
Okay.
fine. We're gonna let you obfuscate this time, okay?
Okay, I'm not trying to obfuscate. It really bothers me. I either I heard the question and wasn't paying attention, or I got distracted by the kangaroo. One of the two.
The kangaroo accepts and forgives you because
Okay, good.
he's part of, of the cult of Jesus Christ, you know. So he's there.
I think Kissy Cat's pretty far behind in the.
Yeah, she's very far behind.
That's funny. Catch up, Kissy Cat. You're far behind. I'll tell her.
I'll tell her. Hello, indigenous.
Oh
Stop
no, she's not up.
populating.
So Emmett, I really appreciate Christian people.
Yeah, I know. I
Y'all
just
are-
don't
y'all are-
understand where this was coming from, and when I tried to put it to the test, it was a
Well,
little
you were
bit
testing it,
sad.
but from my perspective, like all the people who believe in things,
Mm-hmm.
have a tendency to be able to become blinded by their beliefs and are no longer objective.
Yeah, but it would be everybody, right?
Yeah, it's part of the human condition.
No. It would be people that say they don't believe in things, as well as
Yeah.
people that believe in
Yeah,
things.
and the people that say that they don't believe in things, like the atheists,
Mm-hmm.
like they're the worst at it, right? Because they seek things out to replace the belief structure that they've rejected.
Is your woman a religious folk?
Is your woman a religious folk? The women that I've been married to, they were Christian ladies. I can't really stand the atheist women, and I've been talking to a lady that's a religious lady. But like I said, I mean, I you people are all right. Y'all are just different than me.
Why do you want to date a lady that is religious when you're not religious? Wouldn't that
Well,
cause big problems for both of you?
it's impossible to find a decent woman that's not religious.
Yeah, I know, but like that makes no sense when it comes to the joking of marriage, even.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a Hegelian dialectic I'm using to make sense of it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's just like it's a little bit. It's not even confusing. It's like I don't think you've thought through the whole problem that arises from it in both of your souls.
Yeah.
What I would say is probably you should try this little thing called celibacy.
Celibacy? I think there's a language problem. What's celibacy?
Oh, yeah, it might be a language problem. Let me check if I said it right.
Celibacy. That sounds like something you use for erectile dysfunction.
Maybe. Yeah, celibacy is the state of voluntarily choosing to abstain from sexual intercourse.
Oh, celibacy. Okay. Yeah, celibacy. Yeah.
Celibacy, okay.
Celibacy, yeah.
Celibacy.
Yeah, no, I ain't doing that. That's stupid right there.
I'm just saying that might be a better solution.
No, that's what them priest guys do. I ain't one of them.
No, not only the priest. You can be a person that does it.
Yeah, or yeah, I ain't one of those persons that do that.
I ain't one of those. Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that.
Yeah. Yeah, and with my second wife, that we had trouble because I was not religious and she was.
Mhm.
And she was a Catholic,
Okay.
and there were several times that I said, "Hey, let's take the kids to church," right? Because when I was growing up, like I went to church.
Okay.
You know, it was some good stuff, right? There were good people there. They taught some good values and had a good foundation. There was a sense of community and belonging that was very very good for me growing up.
Okay.
And I said, "Hey, let's go to the church," and she said no.
Why? That sounds interesting.
Yeah, well, she thought that I was going to be disrespectful and embarrassing.
Oh.
Can you believe that someone would think that I would be disrespectful and embarrassing in it?
Uh. Yeah, I do. I absolutely believe that you could be disrespectful.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I mean, you're kind of a troll, so that makes
yeah.
sense.
I am well. See, this is the internet, though, right? This is not real life, right? In real life, I'm like what is that?
Less
A
of a
normal
troll.
person, a normal, well, sort of normal person.
Okay. I can see that. I can give you that as a me trying to be nice to you.
Yeah, I play a troll on the internet. I really like this art, Emmett.
You do?
Something's wrong with that kangaroo, though. Like, he's got, like, talons.
Yeah, he has talents because he's not a kangaroo.
Oh. Well, you messed up then, Emmett. You're supposed to draw a kangaroo.
No, I was drawing a dinosaur.
Well, I mean, kangaroos are in Australia, so I guess they are dinosaurs, right? Because aren't the animals in Australia dinosaurs? So I
The
guess
animals
that'll
in
work.
Australia are dangerous. But I don't think
Yeah.
all of them are dinosaurs.
Now, I don't know. I've watched Jess White stream a whole bunch.
Oh
I'm
my
pretty
god.
sure that everyone in Australia is a dinosaur.
How about we don't bring Jess White when
What, me saying I've watched her stream a whole lot? She doesn't want people to know that I've watched her stream a whole lot.
No,
I was one of the
I just
first
don't want
guests.
to have the liability.
Liability. What
Yeah.
liability? I was one of her first guests on her stream.
Our
I've been on
stream
there
is
a whole
fun.
bunch.
It's just I don't want the liability right now.
What liability would there be? Me talking good stuff about Jess? I'll stop saying good things about Jess's stream.
No,
that better?
that's not what I said. Why are you doing that? Such a dumb thing to say.
Oh, Kissy Cat's one of them boats. Celibets?
Syllabets. I think that means that she's celibate.
Oh.
Whatever.
Yeah, one of them silly bits.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's nice. She's she's taking time to reflect.
She's a good, wholesome person. She's gonna get on the internet though and get corrupted by the degenerates on the internet.
Are you a degenerate, Hanson?
I'm a reformed degenerate.
Are you reformed?
Yeah, I haven't done
Lord.
degenerate stuff.
I can't
in
imagine if you were not reformed.
in like 20 years. It's been since I've done degenerate stuff. Neither I didn't divorce either one of my wives. They both divorced me. And,
Well,
and it was,
yeah, I mean, 80% of women are the one that start divorce,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it would
yeah,
make more sense if you have people that have complete different ideas when it comes to the world. One is an atheist, and the other one is like a proper believer. That
yeah,
makes
but
a
that
lot more
wasn't the
sense.
problem. That wasn't the problem. Like she was religious or whatever, but she's Catholic. Catholics aren't really religious.
Well, I don't know
they don't
that.
really they don't really understand what they believe. They just go through some ritual, especially if you're born into it.
I mean, do you realize that it's like a blessing to be born into the church? Because you have the blessing of your parents that are, caring for you, in a sense.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just going off the experience I've had with all the Catholics I've known.
Okay.
Like, I don't,
I'm just letting you
and I
know
don't think
because
in
there's a lot
terms
of
of,
different places in the Bible when it says that those who love God will be blessed, and their generations after will be blessed. So
yeah, but the
usually, when you're born in the church, you do have the blessing of the knowledge that your parents like pretty much bow their head to God in the church.
Yeah, but the Bible ain't walking around talking to me. The Catholics are. So that's where I get my information from.
Did any Catholic tell you that it's a blessing to be born in the church?
No, no, they demonstrated with their behavior that they don't really believe what they say they
But what
are.
you said about talking, and now you're talking about behavior.
Yeah.
So which are you talking about their actions, or are you
Well,
talking about them talking?
talking is a behavior, isn't it?
Yeah, and I said, did they tell you? Any one of them ever told you that?
No.
Oh.
Now some of the Protestants have said stuff like that to me because remember I'm in Alabama, Emmett, so we got a whole lot of them like Southern Baptist folks here,
Yeah.
and that's the church that and the Mormons were the churches that I was raised in.
Well, at least you're not a Mormon.
Them Mormons had some really hot chicks. I kind of regret not staying Mormon.
Well, I've seen them. They're not that hot.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Mexican Mormons are different than the ones in
I live
Alabama.
in Utah, dude. I live precisely in the middle of Mormon land. Like, I go outside and I see a Mormon.
Yeah, you're in Utah, man. You're probably surrounded by hot chicks.
Oh, Lord. Well, maybe it's the case that I just go outside and I see all these people and they look normal to me now, and that's why I don't see them as hot. That might be the case.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, when you're surrounded by a whole lot of hot people, you think hot people are normal. Got it. Yeah, we got a whole lot of them Pentecostals here in Alabama, Doomerang. Whole lot of them. There's a friend of mine actually is a Pentecostal. He married himself a nice Canadian Pentecostal chick.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. You sound like those kind of people that I would say they go on, they see the world, they look at the miracles, and then they deny God because they don't like the miracles.
I don't believe in miracles.
No, you do.
No, I
You
don't.
absolutely do.
No, I do.
Do
I
you believe in
absolutely do
evolution?
not. I believe evolution makes sense.
Ah, so you believe in a bunch of fucking miracles, in a million miracles. You just say, "Oh, well, it happened."
Are you gonna give me
This is the most logical explanation. But I'm gonna
Are
deny
you
the
gonna give
miracle
me the
because
Jim
I
Bob
think I'm
argument
better.
against? Are you gonna give me the Jim Bob argument against evolution?
I'm
I've
not gonna give you the
debated
Jim
with
Bob.
Jim
I'm
Bob on that.
pro-evolution. It's a bunch of miracles, so string together every single one of them. In fact, the fact that you believe that a rock can become a human is such a miracle in and of itself that you don't even understand how miraculous
Yeah,
it is.
that is actually my structure of how I understand what the universe is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you
Yeah,
believe. You believe that a bunch of random shit happens so that you
no,
can
it's
be
not
here.
random.
It is random.
No, you're making
Then
an
you don't believe
assertion
in
that it's
evolution.
random.
Oh God, are we gonna
Prove
have
that
this
assertion.
this evolution?
How can you
fucking
make
theory
an
again?
assertion like that without backing up? That
Have
like
you
changes the
read
nature of
the
the
theory
entire
of evolution?
conversation to whether or not I believe everything is random. You can believe that things aren't random and also believe in evolution.
No. Like you have to believe in randomness because that's
Why?
the integral part of the theory of evolution.
No,
For you to believe
you're
in the theory
asserting
of
that it
evolution.
is.
What?
You're telling me what my theory is.
I'm telling you
You're
what the
straw
theory
manning it.
is. I'm not. It's not your theory. Are you gonna do the more reality argument now?
I'm a transcendental atheist.
You're a transcendental atheist. How do you go? What is the transcendental mind in your transcendental?
Well, so I'm glad you asked him it.
Yeah.
So the universe
Uh huh.
exists with like the laws of logic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so there is an innate feature of the universe that is intangible,
Okay.
and those intangible aspects that coexist with the material aspects of the universe create a structure by which all matter and energy must abide. And because of that structure, um, objects that are non biological um, become more complex. And eventually, when non biological objects increase in complexity because of their interactions due to um, the structure that exists, this intangible structure that exists, um, non-material objects spring to life into living objects, and
What?
the universe gives birth through its intangible aspects, through its intangible characteristics. It springs to life. See, I call it the transcendental argument for evolution.
That doesn't make any sense when you say that. Oh well, beings that because you're going to a point where you're saying, well, there's a structure that is metaphysical that gives rise to the ideas of the universe, and then you're like, oh, but
No, I didn't say it was
beings that exist
metaphysical.
in this universe, in this metaphysical realm, just spring to life for some reason.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
no
Well,
sense.
no, it's because of increasing complexity due to their interactions related to the intangible structure that is innate in the universe.
How
You
does
see
these
the
creatures
Christians
that
the
are
Christians
metaphysical?
when they look at
No, no, no.
transcendentalism
Wait.
separate that out.
Wait. How does these creatures that live in the
What
metaphysical
creatures?
mind, have the capacity to enact their will directly in the physical world, so that they cannot enact their will in the metaphysical realm, and they become finite at the same time?
Well, will doesn't exist until objects become sufficiently complex.
So how can they decide to be in the realm? How can they become part of the realm if
Who
there's no will to be part of it?
who is they?
The beings that you mentioned,
What beings?
those that enact their will to become part of the
Oh,
physical realm.
no, there's no beings. There's intangible aspects that are innate in the universe. They're like gravity or time. There are things that are intangible that exist outside of the material that coexist with the material.
Yeah, okay, fine. You're a pantheist then, because the things that they are in the immaterial, that they're coinciding and coexisting with the material and acting their will on the material, will be considered gods.
No, no, just because
Yeah.
it's intangible doesn't mean you have to worship it, Emmett. See, that's where y'all
You don't have
religious
to
people
worship
get.
God. He's still God.
No, no, you call me a pantheist. I don't, I
You are
don't,
a
I don't,
pantheist.
I
You
don't
believe in
treat, I
multiple
don't treat the
gods.
universe as a god. It's just a thing that exists.
Oh yeah, it's just a thing that exists that makes things exist. Oh, that sounds like a
No,
god.
no, it's a thing that exists that we exist in because of the laws of nature.
Hello, I'm here. Welcome. Is that from Hellraiser? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. Hello, Big Soda.
Yeah, my brain is feedbacking right now, Doomerang. I'm sorry. I'll cut it out. Oh, Kissy Cat's making tacos.
Is Cat's making tacos? Uh, you better show me some pictures, by the way. You ask a question. Let me see the question, cause what was the question, Smoky Spaceman? I was actually
I'm gonna get
concentrating.
a Pubis picture up here for Doomerang. He's requesting it.
No, he's asking a question. Calm down, Anson. Calm down. Oh yeah, it says just cook tacos. Yeah, yeah, you're really behind. uh, which ones play with snakes?
Pentecostal.
Pentecostal play with snakes?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just asked for the. Oh, she. It doesn't matter. She ate it. She ate them anyway. Uh, one of my mods, cat, removed that last one from Doomerang. Do me the honors.
Oh, you're getting your
We're not
pubis
gonna go
fixed,
ahead on the
Boomerang.
mad pigs in my chat.
Just relax. It's coming.
Is the mind physical or metaphysical? Yeah, is the mind physical or metaphysical?
The mind is physical, but it exists in a universe with metaphysical properties. Therefore, since it's part of that metaphysical universe with intangible aspects, it's both physical and metaphysical.
It's both. Okay. Can you have metaphysical aspects without a mind?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like what?
You can't perceive them without a mind, though.
Like which one?
Like any of them, because you can't perceive anything without a mind.
What can... No. We're talking about the possibility of existing. So
Yeah, and I'm
we're
talking
doing a
about
logical
realism.
analysis of the thing. Can they exist without a mind?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the laws of logic exist without a mind. Time exists without a mind. Space exists without a mind. What is that? Gravity exists without a mind. You know, gravity's not very tangible.
So are they physical or are they metaphysical?
What?
Yeah, those concepts.
So,
Are they
well,
physical or
they're
are they
both.
metaphysical?
There are some aspects that are physical and metaphysical, and they interact with each other, right?
So if they're physical and you can interact with them, would you be able to show us where is the location of the laws of logic?
It's in the entire universe. It's not located in one specific place. It's like time. Where does time exist, Emmett?
Where does time exist?
Yeah, that's a stupid question, right?
No, I think there's metaphysical.
It's
I think the only
everywhere.
place that you can fixate
One of the
on
one
time
of the
without you cannot if your mind you can even say this if you have a very underdeveloped mind you don't have a concept of time. You need to be able to have the capacity of having metaphysics to understand the perception of time even.
Yeah, perception of the intangible is different than the existence of the intangible, right? Like the laws of logic exist absent a mind.
No.
Time
The idea
exists
is it doesn't
absent a mind.
exist. It doesn't exist. The future doesn't exist, for example. It's not a thing. It's a metaphysical concept.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But it's
it's a
completely
metaphysical
metaphysical.
concept.
You cannot point to the future in the. If I tell you where is the future, you cannot point to it.
Right, but it exists.
No, it doesn't. Not in.
You're going to say the
empiricism.
future does. Man, that don't make a damn bit of sense.
In
saying the future don't
empiricism,
exist, Emmett.
it
Run
doesn't
it,
exist.
run it. Okay, run it by your monkey brain for a second.
In
Ask yourself if that makes a damn
empiricism,
bit of
it
sense.
doesn't exist. You cannot
Okay.
make an experiment where you are testing the future.
Right,
There's no way.
it's something that's experienced, right?
The future is a metaphysical concept. You experience the present.
Yeah.
So
that's
you
why I
don't
said that
experience the future ever.
The perception of the intangible can't occur without a mind, right? So you can't experience the future without a mind.
You cannot even.
But that
under-
doesn't
you
mean
can
that the
even.
future doesn't
yeah,
exist.
I know, but that's
like saying-
metaphysical.
that's
It's
like
a
saying when
metaphysical
you-
aspect. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, have you ever put a blanket in front of a baby and hidden their face?
Yeah.
They think that you disappear, but when
Yeah.
you remove that blanket and they see you, they realize that when you appear again, that you actually are there, right? Because the child's
Yes.
mind thinks that if they can't see you, then you don't
I
exist.
know. That's what
Just
I
'cause
said.
you
When you
can't
have an
see the
underdeveloped
future doesn't mean
mind,
it
you don't
don't
understand
exist,
these
Emmett.
concepts because they don't exist.
I do understand. You're making it more complicated than it needs to be.
No, I am
because
not.
the
I'm
internal
telling you that the future
consistency of
doesn't
the tag
exist.
argument requires over complexity.
Okay, does the future exist?
Yeah.
Can you point to it?
No. It's
Can you do an
intangible.
experiment with it?
Can you? Yeah, you can. You can do all. Oh, okay, I'll sit here for a minute. And we'll see if the future happens.
Would you be
Oh, the future
experiencing the
just
present,
happened.
or would you
It
be
just happened.
experiencing the
Wait, it's
future?
happening again. Hold on. Wait. Oh,
Would you
it's
be
still happening.
experiencing the present, or would you be experiencing the future?
No, you in the present.
In the
You
present, you would be
Yeah,
experiencing what?
the present's where you experience the future and the
Oh,
past.
in the present, you experience the
Yeah,
present,
yeah,
but
but
you, okay? The only
yeah,
concept
yeah.
you have of the future and the only idea you have in the future is on your mind. So you can say, a minute from now. That is not what something that's happening right now. You're
Oh,
experiencing
wait,
right
hold
now.
on.
You're
There's
using
more.
your mind to use something like numbers, which
Right,
are
your
also
perception,
metaphysical
right?
concepts,
You're
to
perceiving it.
point towards something that kind of will happen. Okay? But you don't even know if it will happen. It's a
Right.
faith. It's a
So,
faith
so
mechanism which you come to a conclusion that it might happen, and well, a future for now might happen. It's very, very likely.
yeah. So I
You're
got
not
it right.
experiencing the future. You're
You're
experiencing
you're
the
you're
present.
you're saying the future doesn't exist,
Yeah, it
and
doesn't exist.
that's a super interesting argument. But I actually do believe in time.
Oh, I'm glad that you
And you
believe in
can pretend
stuff.
like time doesn't exist,
I'm
and
I'm
that's
so
fine.
happy that you believe in stuff.
Yeah, I
I
do
also
because I'm
believe in
not a
stuff.
subjectivist. I believe in objective truth. That's why I'm a transcendental atheist and not one of the secular humanist types.
Yeah, I understand what you mean by that, and it's a way more interesting that that stuff comes from stuff. But
It does actually. Stuff does
yeah,
come from.
I know
Have you
it's
ever
way,
watched
way
an
more
animal give
interesting that
birth?
stuff comes from stuff. That's I'm
Have
giving
you
you
ever watched
that.
an animal give birth? You can see stuff coming from stuff. It's really gross.
Yeah, it's just stuff comes from stuff. It has nothing
Yeah.
to do with the way that the universe is being set, so that you can have animals
Well,
do
no, the
it.
universe is set. There's rules in the universe. We already covered that. That's why I started with that.
You said it. It doesn't. I say stuff all the time. It doesn't mean that I have justification for what I'm saying. Even.
Okay.
You get that, right?
No.
No.
But you're really good at quoting Jim Bob.
Oh, you think I'm just quoting Gene Bob? You think
No.
justification comes from Gene Bob?
You're parroting talking points from Jim Bob. It's really cute.
Did you think justification and the idea of justification comes from Gene Bob?
No, but the particular method that you're using it does.
The particular method that I'm using to ask you about
Yeah, the
time.
argumentation. Yeah.
Well, I ask you about time, and we talk about the future, and you pretty much said that the future exists. And then I ask you for, I ask you that you had a
Emmett,
way to
you're
test it,
distracting
and you
me.
said yes. And then I ask which one, and the way that you use the test is by using the present, which is funny. It's like, oh, I'm gonna use the present. Can you show? Can you test the future? Yes, I'll do it with the present.
Yeah, right now. I'm going to test it right now. The
Right
future
now,
just happened.
right now, I'm
The
gonna
future's
test
happening.
the present.
And you know what? The past just happened also, and it's all happening in the present.
I'm gonna do it right now.
It's flying by as we speak.
Well, I just find it funny because at the end of the day, you were like, "Ah, you believe in the Messiah, the Son of God that
I
came
don't believe
here
in
to
the
give us
Messiah.
justification, so that we
Why
could
would
actually
I
have
believe in the
salvation." And
Messiah?
you're like, "Okay," and you kind of make fun of that as a belief system, and then I go ahead and ask you about the future, and it's just purely a belief system.
No, I didn't say I didn't have beliefs.
No, I never said that you didn't. I'm just doing the equation. I'm like, well, if you're gonna go ahead and have those kind of belief system without even justification, it's fine. But I can have mine at that point, and I can
Yeah,
have them without any
justification just
justification.
leads to
And we're
justification.
and if you're gonna if you're gonna call anyone dumb because of it, you're just as
I
dumb.
didn't say anybody was dumb. Did
Yeah,
I?
well, maybe I
I
said it.
said most people are stupid.
Maybe we're just dumb. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Did you want to stop Emmett? I was having fun.
I'm having fun. I'm just saying. At that point,
There,
we both
I
dumb.
got the pubis for Doomerang. He requested pubis, so
He got it.
I'm sorry. Emmett was distracting me because he was making me think, and I'm really dumb. So it's hard for me to do two things at once. But I finally managed to get it for you, Doomerang.
Thank God that you were able to get it. Are you unhappy?
Am I unhappy?
No, my cat is unhappy. Can't you hear it? She was like being annoyed. Okay, we are going to migrate because it's Abe time.
Yeah, I like migration. I'm a bird.
Yeah, I'm Mexican, so I like migration too. Thank you so much for coming on, Anson. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I really enjoyed the conversation until it started becoming about the transcendental argument for evolution and your obfuscation of my points and demanding on binary choices really drove the conversation
Binary
down.
choices. I'm just asking you about the mind, and you are like completely off the hook when it comes to the mind. It's like, well, it's physical and non-physical. And when I'm asking you what is physical aspect, and how can you point to the ideas being in the universe, we couldn't
Yeah.
find it. And then I realized that you said, well, the future or time. It's like, well, the future is
Yeah.
physical,
Time's
or
time's
is it
one of those
metaphysical?
intangible. Yeah, but you never proved that it wasn't intangible, and that was my point.
It is intangible. How, as I
Yeah.
said, can you even test it? Can you hold it? Is there a way to you
No,
can
but that
test the
that's why it's
future?
intangible, which was what my assertion was. So
Can
so I
can you
appreciate
can
that.
you? Is there any way that you can hold the future?
No, it's intangible. We already
It's
covered that. That was
intangible.
my point.
Yeah. No, that was my point. My point is completely intangible, so it cannot be physical.
Look, my syllogism follows the transcendental argument for God word by word, only it replaces God with the universe because
Yeah. The
definitionally
difference
inside the
is
transcendental argument for God, God isn't defined as anything except the thing that terminates the infinite regress of the argument.
no. The difference is one has a mind, and it needs a mind. Like
No.
metaphysics, and and especially when it comes to knowledge, you absolutely need a mind. And without a mind, there's no way to justify it
That's
except, well,
that's
it
not in the
happens to
trans
happen. So there's no justification.
yeah, and my definition of the mind is the existence of both the intangible and tangible
How,
aspects of the
how
universe.
yeah, but the question is, how
So
do you
in my
justify
in
this
my
existence?
syllogism, God is the intangible and tangible aspects of the universe,
Yeah, but we have a
which you
justification due
also
to the
agree
mind of
exist,
God.
unless you're saying that God is without substance and form.
I never said that.
Okay, good that we agree.
I'm not. God is beyond the idea that we have in this like
Right. That's
physical
that's why you're
form.
having so much trouble with my argument
I'm not
because
having much trouble with your
you
argument.
are
You're
you're having
having
a lot.
trouble
It's
with your own
okay, Emmett.
argument because you cannot
We should
justify
go
it.
over to we should go over to Abe though because you're gonna make him upset if you don't show up over there, and I'm not gonna get anywhere with you because you're obfuscating.
I'm
So
not obfuscating.
oh, that's right, you're ovulating. She's Kissy Cat said to stop ovulating. So
Well, she's asking you to stop ovulating. You're obviously on
oh.
your feelings, which is fine. I respect feelings here. Um, this yeah, I wanna go ahead and drop you down for a moment. I'm just gonna say goodbye to my chat. Put the link in there. Do you have any link or anything you want me to shout out for you, Anson?
Yeah, I want everyone to check out Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh God, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Um, people, we're gonna go to Abe's channel. I'm gonna be there. We're probably gonna see Dark Abe tonight, and that's gonna be fun. Hopefully everything will be fine and we can have a good show.
Tomorrow night,
there. Oops. I'm just gonna go ahead and share his channel so that everybody can go on and get there with us. Thank you so much, everyone who was here. It is very fuck, I'm leaving. I received your messages, smoking. I agree with that. I agree with you in a sense. Nonsensical, still nonsense. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna continue working on this when I'm in Abe's. I probably, if he, depending on what we do, is what I'm gonna be doing as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for showing up. You're obviously cool. Thank you, Kat, for being around. I didn't showcase what I was gonna showcase, but I need to work on these, so I need to get this done so I can move on with other stuff. I think it's looking pretty freaking coolish, though. Look at that. Look at that. Real quick to the people are still here. Grumpelstiltskin, September 4th, karaoke. This is gonna be in Grumpelstiltskin, and then EOD is gonna have me and the crew on Wednesday. This is gonna be pretty cool as well. Anybody else who's around? Thank you for being by. Have an excellent rest of your day, and I'll be seeing you people. You people like to dance. I'll be seeing you all on Abe's channel. Have a good one.